I'm gonna have to go ahead and sort of disagree with you there.
G'day, mate.
You have the manners of a goat. And you smell like a donkey.
Yeah, wait a minute now. I got something to say, too.
You're short on ears and long on mouth.
Yeah, well, that's just like your opinion, man.
What was the question again, sir?
Not these guys.
The numbers all go to 11.
What we've got here is failure to mutate.
That doesn't make sense.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
I spoke to 4 fucking people, man. But don't you hate that when one person's just for some reason ride or die for some corporation? You're like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
What is wrong with you?
What are you doing?
You're stormtrooper, like.
Why do you care about Allianz Insurance or something?
They're gonna sack you next week, dude.
Amy doesn't care about you, dude.
They don't fucking care.
You're not lucky you're with Amy. You're fucking up. That's just fucking wild to me, dude.
That's a good segue.
It is a good segue, man.
Because that's not what I'm like at all. For any place I've ever worked at.
No.
Man, you can come take a shit in the floor and I'll fucking high five you, man.
Yeah, bro.
I'll pick it up and put it on the boss's desk.
Yeah, dude, I won't even clean. I'll wipe it on the boss's desk too. All over the papers. Oh, yeah. When I was thinking of like, because I was trying to think of like all the jobs I've had. And I was like, I think I'm missing 1 or 2. And I was like, man, should I just put like the job I have now in there as a previous job? I was like, nah, that might get a bit convoluted or whatever and shit. But I was like, man, I reckon you'd have a few fucking work stories.
I got some
places you've worked.
shit ones, yeah.
Yeah. How many places do you reckon you worked overall?
Fuck.
So rough, without counting through them all.
20? Something like that. 20?
Yeah, that's a nice amount.
Have to be at least because I left school in fucking first term year 9. So what are you? Still about 13, aren't you?
Year 9. Yeah, 14 maybe just 14 or something.
I left.
Turning 14.
I left so early that I was supposed to be signed out, but my mum wouldn't. And I was one of them kids that would like on a lunch break or something come down to the school.
Yeah.
And the teachers are like, "Why'd you leave?
Why are you back here?
If you're just gonna come back." And by the way, when's your mum gonna come sign you out?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's coming, man.
I just don't like class, dude. Reese's gangster, bro. Lunch, well, we fuck shit up at lunch, man.
What's
that fucking learning stuff?
What's some horrible shit you've had to do, though?
I've done a few shitty ones, but sometimes it's not always so much like the job is shitty. It's just the fucking people.
Yeah.
The people you work, or like the scenario, the environment. You're just like, this is fucking soul crushing. Yeah. This sucks, man.
Yeah.
I fucking hate everything. All these people. I'm starting to hate life.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, big time.
Yeah. Those ones suck, man.
Big time, man.
Those ones suck.
Especially if you're not getting anywhere financially.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like when it is just like most of your money's going on the Smoko lunch truck.
Yeah.
And you're like, fuck,
what
dude.
Am I doing?
Like,
yeah.
And it's not even that much, like, but it's because you pay so shit.
Yeah.
It's like, I've got to get credit on a Wednesday on the Smoko truck because I don't get paid till Thursday. My pay doesn't even last Thursday to Thursday.
Thursday to Thursday.
I pay my rent, get some shopping, and that's it. Petrol in the car.
And the shit off this truck sucks,
and
man.
And the shit is inedible. I could
why do I keep coming back to this fucking truck?
I could beat a motherfucker to death with this donut.
Yeah, man.
It's so hard.
I could kill a man.
I
could ship this to a prison inmate and have him fuck up anyone, dude. Have him rule the prison because he's got the goddamn glazed donut off the fucking lunch truck. And it's the truth, man. You can shank a motherfucker with a Kransky, dude. You fucking kill someone, man. Poke eyes out with sausage rolls, dog.
Man,
fucking
it's
hell.
The worst shit ever.
It sucks, bro.
And it's so inflated, the price.
Oh, yeah, that's ridiculous.
It's like $10 for a pint of Coke.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's the worst pie you've ever had.
Yeah.
And the Coke's hot.
Coke's from 7 years ago. Like, what? Cans don't even look like this anymore.
I'm from Nigeria.
Yeah.
I've never had a Coke this hot.
You're like, this is the packaging of Cokes when I was a kid. Like, where'd you get this, man?
I need a can opener.
I've never seen the Coke logo look like this. This is ridiculous, man. Where'd you get this? What the fuck? The vending machine's only got 3 different types of Coke in it. What are we doing here?
Man, I reckon this is good, like, fucking... One thing, like you said, it's not always the job, it's the people. But
yes.
Also, it's the money as well.
Oh yeah, that's a big factor.
So like I could do, because I've had some shit jobs, man, but they normally come with shit pay as well, so
Yep.
it makes it even shitter.
Yep.
But I could pick up dog shit for a living if you paid me good.
Yeah.
If I got $1,000 a week after tax,
Yeah.
I'd pick dog shit up.
Yeah, I'd do it.
I'd do it.
How many hours we talking?
8 hours.
8 hours a day every day. But this is where
Just
it's
5
like,
days.
But it's like, that's what I meant. My bad. 5 days, but yeah.
Yep.
But that's if the people are good.
That's if the people are
If the
good.
people are utter dickheads and all they do, you're like, everyone just throws shit at each other all day. I'm like, fuck this $1,000. I don't want to be around these shit throwing monkeys, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But if everyone's just like an absolute just sick cunt dude, I'm like, let's pick all the shit up, bro. I don't care. We'll be the only shit pickers, uppers there is, because we'll pick up all the shit and we'll do it gladly for our $1,000.
I agree. But I reckon one thing has been a constant for me anyway is I've never worked anywhere where there isn't shit cunts.
Yeah.
Always, unequivocally, that's been the reality for me, man.
Yep.
Always, and it's not always sick cunts too. Like
And it's more prevalent when you're working for like the big businesses or like a factories, warehouses, because it's just, you know, you got so many people in there, so many variety of dickhead that it's, you know, oh, which one are we bumping into today?
Yeah, yeah.
And then you're like, fuck, that dude's fucking really cool. I like that guy.
Well,
Yeah, there's always that guy too.
Always the cool guy.
There's always that guy.
But there's always, and I always
There's just more so of the other guy.
Yeah,
They just outweigh him.
Do you ever notice too, like I've had like some real physical jobs, and
Yeah.
like there'll be like some dude there. He's fucking useless. You're carrying this cunt
Yeah.
every day.
Yep.
He does fuck all, but he never has a day off, and he dobs on everyone.
Yes.
So he's always consistently there, but consistently shit.
Yep.
And the boss knows this, but they're always
He's reliable.
Yeah, but he's shit.
Yeah, but he's shit.
But you guys have days
But you're
off.
relying on shit.
And we're like, but your best workers are the ones who have days off,
Yeah.
man. Because we're tired from carrying cunts.
Yeah, because did you see how good we did that last shit?
you
That's
know,
why we got
like-
tomorrow off, bro. We fucking killed that shit.
This cunt is only here because he fucking dobs.
Yeah, he's handing us the tools.
That's the only reason. He's handing us he doesn't even know
He
how to
don't
use
even know
it.
which tool it is. The other one, dude. Fuck, man.
It's so frustrating, man.
I hate that because that's what it's like at my type of work, man. It's been like that at a few places. It's represented pretty quick. Same as
Fucking
it's
hate
like what
factories,
you
though.
say, man. It's like, if you come in from the get-go, working real motherfucking hard,
Oh, that's totally expected. Don't do that.
you done fucked up.
Don't do that.
And I'm not sure if it's like that in other countries. I'm not sure because I've only worked in Australia. I'm not sure if this is just how it works here. If you come in,
But I think that's just a business thing.
it must be. If you come in guns blazing, they're like, yeah, this is the guy. Give him all the work.
All the overtime.
All the work. And I'm like, whoa, well, why am I getting more work for being the best at doing what I'm doing? Not saying I'm not best at doing it, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, metaphorically,
efficient-
for fucking absolute killing this shit.
Efficient, A to B, not fucking
And the
around.
guy who fucking just is lazy every day, like you said, half killing it, fucks up everything he's doing. He's got work every day. He never gets asked to do the extra tasks because they know he can't handle those fucking tasks, or he's just not going to get it done.
Why is he here?
Or it's going to be done wrong.
Why is he here?
So like, oh, you can take all the tasks because you're good, and it's like, fuck, man, I should have come in.
That's
and
the
just-
punishment.
I should have been an absolute fucking
should've
idiot
been
when
like
I come
him.
in. Yeah, I should have been fumbling around, fucking shit up. Then no one would give me extra tasks. I can cruise through the day, fucking easy. So what the fuck is this? It's so backwards. So am I not meant to do a good job? What's the incentive here? I'm confused. Because now I'm just going to the toilet and sitting on my phone for 10 minutes. Fuck you guys. That's annoying. That's some bullshit.
Yeah, nah, man. That's fucking annoying as fuck, dude.
Yeah.
It's like, man, I don't fucking care. Like, you know, like I said, I don't really care what the job is, man. It's just the pay, man. And
Yeah,
like,
pay and people.
and the
Like
people.
environment. And not environment as if, like, you're around shit. Like you said, if the pay's good, I don't care what it's the people, you know,
Yeah.
the mental environment.
And I can even turn the people off. It will get to me, but I can disassociate if I'm getting good money, because for me, it's always like, I got a huge circle of friends, man. I don't.
Yeah, I'm not here.
I'm not looking.
I know what you're saying.
I'm not looking for. I don't have the room in my life.
Yes, I
for
do.
new
I do
people,
know what you're saying.
To dedicate time to new people.
I'm totally with you on that.
So,
Fucking,
like,
yeah.
soon as you clock off, I don't think about any of you cunts, man.
Yeah, if I leave this job, I would never contact or think of any of you.
None of you.
Yeah.
None of you.
Yeah.
None
know
of
what
you
you're
at
saying.
all, man. So I don't really care. I just know it is annoying, but like once you have enough, you just realize that that's how it is.
Yes.
Like, no matter where I go, if there's more than 10 people working there, at least
We got
a
dickhead
quarter
in the
of
mix.
them are going to be
Yeah.
dickheads.
Oh yeah.
At least.
At least.
At least. Minimum.
Minimal.
Yeah. No, it's
No, that's so true.
it's facts, man.
It is facts. It's just straight facts.
Undebatable facts, man.
Oh, it's undebatable. I'd like to find me a workplace without a dickhead. I'll go work
that
there.
has more like less than 10 people. Like you know,
Yes,
at least 10
yeah.
people.
I'm not talking about well, me and my dad run a
Yeah,
gardening business.
yeah.
Like, yeah,
It
well,
is a
okay,
bit of a
man. Yeah.
dickhead.
Yeah.
Mum's a dickhead.
Mum's a dickhead. But yeah, I know what you're saying. The only thing that I get, because I know what you're saying. But you can tune the people out at work. It depends what kind of work you're doing too.
That's
how,
right, yeah.
How interactive you are with
That's
other
right.
people. Like
Big time.
my type of work, you can sort of like put your head down all day and
Yeah.
fucking not really have to fuck with.
Zone out.
Yeah, you not have to talk to people, but
Concentrate on what you're
yeah,
doing.
it's a choice. If you want to talk to people, you go talk
Yeah.
to people. You can be the guy who
And
talks
I'm
to no
not.
one. Yeah. Headphones in at
Headphones in.
smoke up.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Where are you all having smoke over there? Okay, I'm going over here.
Oh, cool, man.
Alright.
Cool. Yeah.
I'll be over there. I'll meet you back here.
I'm going to my car.
When the siren
I'll go
goes.
sit in my car, bro. Fuck you guys. But then I'm like, man, because then you get in your head, I'm like, man, I got to do this forever. And I'm like, fuck, this is daunting. or
Gets
some
real
shit.
scary, doesn't it?
Yeah, I gotta be around fucking
Start sweating.
old Tim, the fucking depressed fucking dude, every single day. The guy who just comes in and says fuck life every day. You're like, yep, we're still fucking it, dude. Bloody oath, man. Well, you know, that's just sort of sucks, man. I don't want to take in all your negativity every day, bro. Take your negativity somewhere else. Come in and have no emotion to this place like me, dude. Come on. Can't you just can't you be a robot while you're here like me, bro? I don't want your emotions and
Just
negativity.
turn it off,
bro.
dude.
Turn it off, man. Turn it off. We don't care what your wife's doing, who she's fucking. I don't go to a therapist, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm here to put the thing on the thing and send it over there, bro. You know, like, I don't fucking care, man. And I'm sorry, but I don't.
Get a drinking habit.
I don't care. I don't want to hear my fucking problems, man.
You tried drinking?
Yeah. The bottle's still open, buddy. They're open all lockdown. Go fucking head straight there. I think they might be delivering still.
I remember like starting off in the factories and fucking, I remember fucking working in this one galvanizing joint. I think I was there for like 5 years and ended off like working my way up.
It's a stint though, isn't it? You know, like 5 years at a fucking place.
Bro, it was, you know what, you know,
And just because I've cycled through jobs too. Like, I've never been at like one job for too long, you know?
I can honestly say I've never been sacked. I've ghosted millions of times.
Nice.
I've had them ring like, have the map. When are
Yeah.
you coming? Where are you?
You can come back, mate.
And I've had heaps of jobs where I've killed all my family too. Like,
Yeah, everyone's dead. Man, this guy's gonna have issues soon. They all died.
You
And
weren't-
it was within a month.
you know, because I go on a week bender. Or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Oh, my fucking great grandma died.
Grandma, man, we should have had those dickies, man. I just fucking. This whole guy's family has died in 2 months.
But I remember being a young cunt in this galvanizing joint, man, and fuck me, and fucking, you know, like, you know, in the Terminator when he lowers himself down into the.
sick,
That's what
yeah.
it looked like.
Oh, dude, was that like a really hot fucking?
Bro, it was
factory?
480 degrees.
Holy shit.
On the pot, so the zinc had to be
Yeah, that's nuts.
480.
Yeah, see, that's a hard job.
Dude, that's
That's nothing like fuck anything to do with people or anything. That's a hard job.
This was like hell.
Yeah.
It was actual hell.
This is like hell. Yeah,
And
this is like you're like Kratos
and
fucking
for
doing
the
some shit in
thing-
God of War.
First 4 years I was doing Arvos. So you started at 3, the hottest part of the day. So you're walking in on a 40-degree
Yeah.
day into a 480-degree shed, and people are walking out thungs. Have a good one, mate.
Like, how fucked is Arvos for that?
go
Everyone's
on
just leaving.
Go on the beach,
Go
buddy.
and get pissed, buddy.
Oh, you're like, fuck you,
Yeah,
man. You're
cool,
walking
man.
in there.
I'm walking into hell's fucking dungeon.
Dude, but fucking I remember like being there and fucking looking over. And I remember everyone in this place, man, anyone who'd been there 10 years plus was retarded. Honestly. And there was this dude.
It's the fucking molten steel got to him, man.
and all like the fucking...
Hey, your fucking brain is melted.
Because you got to
dog.
like, they call it pickling, the steel. So when steel comes in, because we were doing like Stobie poles, and you know like the big irrigation pipes you see in the hills?
Fuck, all right. Oh, dude, yeah.
We're doing that shit. So
I know exactly what you're saying. They some big motherfucking.
big steel.
They some
man.
big steel,
Big
son.
bit of metal, man.
Fuck, it's a big.
like-
That's a hunk of
that was like
thing.
our bread and butter. And
Yeah, we fucking perfect. We were experts.
but
at that.
when the metal comes in, it's got to. They call it pickling. You got to prepare it to be dipped in the liquid zinc. So fucking
Alright.
it goes like you've got acid vats, caustic vats, all these fucking terrible fucking chemicals.
Something that can create a supervillain in a second.
Dude,
Yeah.
And anyone, I heard so many. There was this one dude in particular, Mad Mick. He'd been there 10 years. Totally fucking crazy, man.
Yeah, and they didn't call him Mad Mick before he worked
No,
there.
no. But apparently, this dude was as normal as me and you when he started,
Oh,
man.
shit, son.
And just cumulative,
Just full
accumulative fumes breathing in
Just fucking,
every
yeah.
day for 8 hours for 10 years. This dude was like, he would
kill
get
the few-
prostitutes
just
and
kill
not
the
even
few
fuck them.
cells.
He would order a prostitute and then talk to her for 2 hours.
You wanna play?
Oh, and he'd come in, this conversation happened. How much did it cost you, Mick? I was only 400. He goes, but no, man, I had an internal orgasm. And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like,
What do you mean,
It's like, no, I blew on the inside. We're like, what do you mean? He goes, no, you know when people say they got abducted by aliens, that's what it felt like, bro.
Okay, you keep telling yourself that, buddy.
And it was so easy to keep
Yeah.
going. I wish I had a camera back in the day because I would have been famous from
Yeah.
filming this dude, man.
Fucking oath.
But the point of the story was
Mad
I used to
Mick.
work on this. Everyone there was an Alco too, and because
Yeah.
in the summer because it was 480
Yeah.
degrees, there was so many punch ups. Everyone was. I never
Just
worked
hated
in a
it,
place where so many people fought. Like
fucking hell.
I'm talking tooth knocked out,
Yeah.
proper fights, man.
Fucking oath.
And fucking
Daily
like,
next to the lava vat.
they came in the same car.
same.
You know what I mean?
Come in the same car,
That's
melt
it.
some steel, and just have a punch on. dude.
Fucking mental this place was. And I remember like working my way up from the shittest place in the factory to I ended up having the best job, and it was like a crew of 4, and I was one of the 4.
It's in the same factory.
Yeah, and I was on the big pot, and fucking I was driving the cranes. I was dipping the shit. in
Ah,
the
fuck
steel.
yeah,
I worked
that's
my
cool.
way
That's
up,
cool.
man.
Yeah, dude, I'm a motherfucking dipper now, son.
But I was looking over, dude, at fucking 50, 60-year-olds. And they had the shittest job, man. Still, they were still where I started, but they had been there 20 years.
Fuck.
And the boss just kept him there because they were good at it and they weren't really good.
And his brain's
and
fucking
the
melted
job
at this point.
was, so when you dip something in steel, right, and then in zinc, and then bring it out of the zinc, and you have it on an angle, say it's a beam, you have one end higher than the other, so all the loose zinc can run off.
Runs off,
So
yeah.
it's not too thick.
Yeah.
So you get dags, right? So then after it comes out of the zinc, you cool it down in this shit called dichromate, which had a skull and crossbone on it and a toxic 6. And
Sick.
I was always told it only
This
goes
is
to
fucking-
6.2. Used to get splashed with this shit all the time.
Oh, shit, copped another one.
All the time, bro. Like totally fucking drinking it, everything.
Hey, look, you might want to go wash your eyes, bud.
But you dip it in this shit and it would come out and then that would harden and then there would be, because you've had it on an angle, you'd have, and where it'd been dripping, there'd be little spiky bits.
Okay.
So the forklift would come and pick it and take it over to these people. And these people had a file and their whole job was to file off the spiky
Oh, that's
bits.
what the old dude doing?
That's what you did for 8 hours a
Oh,
day.
holy fuck,
File
man.
spiky bits of metal, right? Can you
File
imagine, dude?
metal
For 20
spikes.
And I would look over.
Oh, just deadly poisonous metal spikes.
Yep, that's
Yeah,
what you
fuck
did, man.
yeah.
Sick.
That's sick, dude.
And you got pissed at lunchtime.
And you got pissed at
That's right.
lunch.
Oh man, I got so
Went back
hammered
and
there.
fire some fuck.
There were
files
so
of
many
metal.
times I couldn't even remember leaving. I'd wake up in the morning at home. Like, what? Did I fucking do overtime?
Shit,
Like,
did I even dip that shit yesterday?
run out, check the car. Oh fuck! Like, there's no scratches. on
Yeah,
it,
there's no molten metal on it. We're good.
But I'd look over at these dudes, man. These 60-year-olds fucking filing the spiky metal. And I was like 17, 18, up to about 20, I think
Yeah,
the last day, and think, fuck, dude, I'd rather be dead.
Yeah, no, yeah, fuck, dude. Yeah.
100%.
Or like that is hell. That guy might be dead.
Yeah, if
that guy might be in hell. That's fucked up.
That's just an infinite loop of
Yeah,
hell.
he is hell. When he dies, it's exactly the same thing, and he doesn't even know it. And it's just that for the rest, for eternity, dude.
That used to eat at me, man. I used to like just be there looking at the dudes like, and having these moments like, fuck,
Dude.
I gotta get out of here.
Dude, I remember having similar thoughts. Fuck, not as bad, but like just when I used to unload shipping containers, right? And it was like you got a message every single day about the next day's work, right? My fucking work's still like that, but You just at that company you just had no idea if you had work the next day. You just had to wait. Sometimes you got a message at 10:30 at night, and you're like, oh fucking that's handy. But there were dudes who worked there who were like 50, 60, like riding forklifts or like emptying some of these like containers, like 40-foot containers just full of like cans of tomatoes, right? It's a lot of fucking lifting. And then the next one's just full of like packages of rice. And then you get one from Kmart or something that's just like light boxes. And you're like, fuck yeah, this is sick. But it was just lots and lots of shit all day. And you're like, there's a 60-year-old guy here doing this every day. And he has no idea if he has work tomorrow. I'm like, how the fuck is he? This guy does not know if he's getting paid for tomorrow's work. And I'm like, how the fuck? Like, that's just freaky to me, man.
Oh,
Why
that's
are you living that
terrifying.
life, man? I can't do it. Like you said, I'd rather be dead. I'd just kill myself at that point. I'd rather, why not do anything else would be better than that
Fuck
for
it.
me? Fuck it. I'll take up painting and just fucking cut my ears off. And I didn't live on the street. I don't know. Like,
When the power
anything's
runs
better
out,
than
the
that.
power runs
exactly,
out,
man.
man.
I'm done. I'm not going to do that anymore. Yeah, when it's over, it's over. I'll just
so
stop
soon,
eating.
man.
Like, this whole thing should just shut down soon. You
Yeah,
know? Like,
yeah.
I'm fucking done at that
Yeah.
point,
I'm
man.
just gonna hold my breath.
Someone take me out, and this is like I play like this is something I want you to promise me. If I get to that age and I'm still pushing through that shit, just take me out, dude.
I'll do the pillow, man.
Take me out, bro.
A pillow over your head, bro.
Thank you.
Don't worry. Hey, wait.
I thank you right now,
Yeah,
bro.
man. Yeah,
And
yeah.
then you can give the eulogy and be like, he told me
Hey,
to look.
that's what he wanted.
This was what Hids wanted.
Hey, this motherfucker's finally happy.
Yeah, do you want to share the same as him? Come on, man. Take me out, dude. I'm done at that point, bro. I don't want to be a part of anything, man. Fuck that, bro. Plug my brain into some simulation and I'll run through the Matrix or something, man. Whatever we got at that point, I will take over that shit. I'll take some Black Mirror shit. Plug me into the cloud. That's so depressing.
Oh my god, man! There's lots of I watched a doco on it was a few years ago, and they had all these reputable fucking physicians and shit and psychologists and that, and they were saying like there's enough like studies now these days of if people do a job that is pointless sort of thing. So if you're like picking
means nothing to them.
Yeah,
So, yeah. It's
if
not
you're
like
picking
fulfilling.
up a rock, putting it over there, and then putting it back over there,
Yeah.
and then saying where it come from. Apparently, it's really psychologically depressing and inducing,
just damaging. Yeah,
damaging.
yeah.
Apparently, there's lots of studies showing that if you are doing shit without purpose, and you know
Just
it's
mundane
not
tasks,
purposeful,
yeah.
mundane, just busy work.
Just like you said, there needs to be a purpose. You need to be getting something out of it, I think.
Yeah, apparently that's really psychologically, and I can fucking 100%.
Yeah, I think the goal in life should be to find a job. You know, it's fine to do the factory jobs for like until you find something that
should be stepping stones.
stepping stones. So something that's a little bit fulfilling. You know, if like, you know, and, you know, to someone putting the rock over here could be fulfilling. So I'm helping the planet. Every rock I move over here makes a tree grow, you know. And then they're like, you know, they wake up there every day. They're like, I'm fucking saving the planet, moving these rocks. And they love moving the rocks. And that's fucking dope. That's the shit you got to look for, you know what I'm saying? But if it's just like, you fucking hate rocks, man. All you do is love video games. And you got to get up every day and move fucking rocks, bro. That is going to psychologically crush any fucking human, man.
Yeah.
You put them in a cubicle with walls and fucking make them like sift through paperwork or some shit all day and like type things on a computer and look at a screen which like is emitting weird fucking levels of fucking whatever light or some shit. That's just got to crush it. And some people love sitting in an office and doing that sort of stuff or whatever because, you know, maybe they're running their own business and you know, that's some gangster shit. But fucking, I could not do it, man. I think that's why I've been through so many jobs too because like, I could have the best job in the world. If it's not something that like is fulfilling to me, I'm like, I couldn't do this forever. I'd rather die.
Yeah.
I could be a water slide tester or something. But if it's for some reason, you know, like, I'm just like, water slide testing isn't like, you know, doing it for me. Like, that'd be fucking insane. If I was a water slide tester and wanted to kill myself.
If I wasn't living in Antarctica.
That'd be crazy. Yeah, I think you're living a pretty good life if you're testing water slides for a living, man. You know, fucking go out to the fucking the new Universal Studios. Fuck me,
fucking
man.
70 meters.
I got a loop-de-doop fucking spinny splash slide, man. Fuck. Hate my life. That'd be crazy. But you know what I'm saying, though? It could be the best job, but if it's, like, just not fulfilling or whatever, like, take, you know, I'm done. Cut off.
I reckon the sad thing is, though, it's like...
I don't get when someone works at, like, Macca's for 40 years.
Nah,
I'd fucking, and how can there be something fulfilling in that? I'm now the manager.
But some people,
I got that black shirt, dog.
you need more power to you if
Yeah,
you like that.
yeah, fucking know.
You like that, you like that.
Yeah, you're like,
But
I
I
make
don't.
fucking dope McFraffes or whatever the fuck.
Cool. Cool,
Sick,
man.
man. My muffins get toasted perfectly.
You know what I don't understand? I've never understood. I don't care what fucking job you have. But then I've never been a CEO, so I guess there's always exceptions. But you know when people are like, oh, I don't know what I would do. Like, I'm going crazy. Not, you know, like, oh, I've had 2 weeks off. Oh, I can't wait to get back to work.
yeah.
You know when people are like that?
Yes, yeah.
Like, or they just say, like, they don't know what they would do.
Yeah, that's insane.
It's
to
like,
me.
I can think of a million things.
They're like, I'm bored.
I can think of a million things, man.
A million.
That's like when people say money doesn't buy happiness. Well, you don't know where to shop, man.
Yeah, you'd got no idea, bro.
Because,
well, was what I think. This is something I've thought, and I've interrupted your sentence.
no, that's it.
But because people always say that money doesn't buy happiness. You know what money buys?
Security,
Convenience.
convenience.
To me, money buys convenience.
Quality of life.
It buys, quality of life, which to me is the same as convenience. You can just make everything convenient, which means you don't have to think about any of the little things anymore. Little things that you're like, you don't have to worry about, or like fucking, my boots are broken, I can't go get a new pair of boots. That's not a thing I need to be thinking of. I don't need to stress about ripped boots every day. If you have money, that's just convenient. Get another fucking pair of boots. It just eliminates little problems you don't need to think about anymore. Do I got to turn? What do I cook this on? Bam, you got that money. Just all those little things. It makes just the convenience way, which makes things easier, which means you can have more fun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You should be happier for that.
You should be, you know, like you can just make
That's
things
alleviated a whole heap of
unbearably
stress.
convenient, you know? If you got the money to make something convenient, why not?
Yeah, I think that's the most retarded statement ever,
Yeah.
man. I understand you cannot buy happiness.
Yeah, like you can't go purchase happiness for $5.95 or whatever.
But you can buy a whole
Special
lot
on
of you can buy a whole lot of shit that'll make you happy.
Yeah. Yeah, or
so
that
essentially
will-
that is buying happiness.
Yeah, or buy things that may solve problems which are leading to, you know, unhappiness.
Yeah.
You know how many little things piss me off?
Yeah.
Like, a lot of times big things in life aren't the things that get to me.
Yeah.
It's just multiple...
little things.
Multiple...
Multiple little dicks.
unbearable amounts of little dicks.
Why
you
don't you
know?
consolidate it to one big dick?
Yeah, they just get fucked by one big dick and have it be done with. But it's like, it's the accumulation of all these little things which can be solved a lot of the times with
Money.
like, you know, there's a solution
Resources.
to them. It's just oftentimes you can't get that solution because it's like, well, I'm not going to spend my money to do this thing, which isn't that big of a deal. But it's like, if you had $1 million, you'd spend the money on that, and then it's just, that's a little thing that is never thought about again in your life.
Yep.
You know, just fucking, it makes things convenient.
Yep.
You know, so yeah, because I don't believe the argument. I'm the same. I don't believe money. You know, when people just hate on money's the root of all evil, or like, you know,
No, because I
you know,
because I reckon there's sorry, but fucking when people say that money's the root of all evil, I just think they're saying it wrong. I think it's the love of money is the root of all evil. Because money is non-sentient. It's a plastic thing that has no feelings, doesn't care about you, me. It's not sentient.
Yeah.
It's a made-up figment. It's a piece of plastic that we've printed some numbers on.
Yeah.
It's nothing.
Yeah.
It's the love of it.
It's-
And it's how we've attached everything to it. You can't have anything without it.
yeah. So I'd say it's more so exactly what you're saying. It's greed. You know, it's
the
like
greed,
that's the stuff.
The love of it.
Exactly. You
Not
know?
it itself.
Yeah.
How can an inanimate object be evil?
Be evil,
That
man.
makes no sense.
Bro, if it's evil, bro, like,
It's the people who have the money.
go tell starving kids in fucking whatever country, you know, there's multiple. I was gonna say one country. I don't want to count out all the other starving kids. Go tell any starving kid that
Just tell the
money's
kids at Smithfield.
yeah,
That's where we live.
that money is evil, and they'll be like, I could feed my whole family with that, buddy. I could get an education. I could, like, you know,
I mean, we don't live in Smithfield.
it's not. Yeah, fucking don't. Come on, buddy. Don't put that on us, bud. But
Oh, we know some people.
we're just less north, not as north. Couple 100 meters back, not like 2K maybe.
Look, our friends are smoking the crack. They're not making the crack, all right?
They just come on, man.
Come on, man.
Different people,
we
bro.
all know where it comes from.
Kids are buying it, right? Shit. Yeah, I forgot what we were saying, but fucking yeah, man. We were
Money.
making some good points, dude.
Money, man.
Yeah, like it's not all evil, or whatever. You brought me
Yeah.
right back. That was nice
Right.
because you know, how many people's lives could be changed with some money?
Dude.
You know, you could just like I love fucking, I think Bill Hicks says, he's like, man, we got the money. I think it was during, like, he was talking about, like, wars and, like, how much crazy shit they make. He's like, how is no one, like, we got the money to, like, literally fly over these countries. This is so paraphrased, but, like, and shoot, like, bananas out of cannons at individual people. Like, we've got the money to be able to do that shit, you know? Like, tell we can't fix hunger. Like, we could literally invent cannons that, like, just shoot bananas from planes. People like, whoop, like catch a banana. You literally have the money and the capabilities to do something as ridiculous as that. Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
But we don't.
No point to what I just said.
No,
but, you know, it's just that's a funny thought. Yeah. Bananas and cannons, man. That's my thought, dude.
Nice, brother.
Good old Bill Hicks, man. I remember I worked at KFC for one day.
Fast food sucked. I did Hungry Jack's.
It was one day because fucking I had a mate who was like, he's like, bro, I work at KFC. I can get your job. And I was like, yeah, right, let's fucking do it. And he wasn't there on the shift. I was there. I just remember rocking up, and there was like a chicken fryer, right? There was a few of them, but you were meant to, like, you had a certain amount of buttons. No one told me what to do. I was just back there and I was like, what is going on? And the guy's like, pull some chicken out of here. And there was no gloves, nothing. I just had to pull these hot trays of, like, chicken out. And I'm like, this is fucking weird as fuck, man. And then he's like, press these buttons on the thing. And then this other guy's come over and press buttons on the oil machine, right? And just don't know what button he's pressed. I don't even know why this would be a button on a goddamn hot oil machine. But all the oil overflows.
Oh, sick.
Why would there be a button that does that?
I want to overflow.
Yeah, hit that. Hey, hit the overflow button, man. Not frying right, dude. Hit the overflow button. Everything just overflows from the top, and the whole kitchen just floods with oil, and then people are just sliding around on oil, like having a good time, like they're out in the fucking snow, man. And I'm like, what the fuck I'm burning my fingers grabbing chicken trays. People are sliding around in oil. And I was just like, this ain't for me, man. You guys can slide on oil and fuck your fingers up without me. I'm fucking done. I don't feel like
I don't even like cash.
Yeah, and I don't even feel like it's like I don't even feel bad for quitting after one day. This is some fucked up shit, dude. And I'm never eating here again either. Know that, man. Like, it was just like, I'm done. No KFC for me, bro.
I remember I worked at Hungry Jack's here and in Darwin, and I remember, I think it was the Darwin one. Fucking the dude. I remember it was like the first time I ever heard an Asian with an American accent.
Hilarious,
and it was like the
dude.
most Asian. This motherfucker looked like Mr. Miyagi, but sounded like
that is just.
He
some
sounded like
contrast,
Kanye
dude.
West.
Yeah, is that real, man? Sound like Kanye
my
West.
head would spin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's so good, man.
Fucking Yeezy.
That's so good.
But we used to
comes out. That's so fucking good, dude.
we used to have a bit of banter and fucking.
Hey, West.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? And then I don't know what happened, man. Something happened. I went on break, come back, and he said something to me, man. I was like, suck my dick, man. And then he said, what the fuck did you just say to me? I said, suck my dick, bro.
Yeah.
And whatever. I can't remember why. He was trying to get me to do something stupid, I think. And I was like, nah, I'm not doing that. Suck my dick, man. Fuck you.
Hey, I heard your accent. You don't know Kung Fu. Come on, bro. Fuck with me.
And he wanted me to get on my knees and beg. He said, get on your knees and beg for your job.
Bro, you know where you at, son?
I said, you know what, bro? You can take this hat, this hairnet, and jam it up your ass, bro.
Nice.
Who would beg for a Hungry Jack's job?
Who would beg for anything? Go fuck yourself, bro.
Fuck off, dude.
Fuck off, man.
Fuck you, man.
Get a more fucking appropriate accent. Fuck you, dude.
That just fucked. I don't know why it was just so shocking to me.
That would have been nuts.
And I just never experienced anything.
Excuse me?
What the fuck, man?
Because there's a kid out there that would do it. They'd be so confused. They'd be like, huh? Some 14-year-old. What?
What did he just say?
Huh? Okay.
Burgers. Like, that's the first time I've ever heard like say an R like that. You know,
Burger. What the fuck?
Discipline.
This kid's got the R down fucking pat, man.
It's too.
Hey, who taught you, man?
Your R's too pronounced.
Yeah, it's too bad. You got more R than me, bro. You got more R than everyone in this place, man. That's fucked up. You doing something different.
Fucking. Well, I reckon. Me personally, all the jobs.
I don't believe you Asian.
All the jobs I enjoyed seemed to be like, or hated the least, were like outdoor stuff.
Yeah, all right.
I just hate being trapped in a fucking.
Yeah, well, you did. That was like you did lots of concrete
in a room. Yeah, for
so
years.
that's fucked up. Because like I've done a fair bit of gardening and stuff, and some of that can be, you know, like there's times where it's
hard.
I was gonna say there's times where that sort of stuff, like, and not gardening just as in like you clipping fucking branches off a thing, but more like landscaping.
Yeah.
You know? So like, there's a lot of digging, a lot of moving wheelbarrows. And
Mostly digging and moving.
Yeah, you know. So there's a lot of hard work like that, but there were days where I was like, man, it's cool to be outside or whatever and shit. Or specifically, one job I had was when I worked with
Choose for Life.
Yes, that was a solid fucking.
Yeah,
like that was cool. I think about that this day. I was like, man, I'd still fucking do that.
Yeah,
and
same here.
The only reason that ended is because it was like a contract. It was only a 3-month thing, which fucking sucked.
Mine
but that was
same.
just planting trees.
That was killer, man.
In the fucking hills.
I was even had it easier. I was in a different section, and we were doing the So remember when we were doing the course, we were doing the volunteer shit?
Yeah. Because I remember this is how I got mine, was through, because you were doing your thing there. You were still working there or something like that.
Yeah. And then because then she come and hit me up and said, did I want the job that you were going to do? But my brother had a job for me on the train lines, which was way better money. Yeah. So I went there and I said, I reckon I know someone. Fucking Daniel.
Because we already knew the chick.
Yeah. I'm like, Daniel be keen. But you were doing that, but in the meantime, I was doing with the volunteers. So,
was that just like in the nursery, sort of like seeds?
One day that was a little bit of it. That was like 1 or 2 days, but the rest of it was going out like what we were doing when we were in the course. So we would driving the bus and shit with all the fucking volunteers, taking them and then showing them what to do. And then you don't work at all.
No, that's cool,
because you're just walking around supervised, and because they're volunteers, you can't push them or anything. Yeah. There's no like cracking the whip.
Hey guys, if you want to pull some weeds,
It was the most casual fucking thing I'd ever experienced, man. I'd never experienced something so laid back like that.
If you could lock in something like that, that's fucking nuts.
And we were walking around like beautiful up in the gorge.
Yeah,
up in the hill. It was fucking beautiful, man.
Yeah, that's cool. That's like what
I loved it, man.
Yeah, that's cool. The only thing that sucked about what I was doing when I was doing it
was Rachel. Sorry, baby.
Hey, sorry. She was. I was partnered with her, but was that it was just the time of year. It was just bucketing most days, so it was like fucking cold as shit.
Yeah.
But when it was bucketing that hard, you got to just sit in the car anyway, because it was a program to replant fucking trees up in the hills so that like birds could have new places.
Like re-veg.
Yeah, it was that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And so like I guess they got a whole bunch of like people who like lived in the hills, had like massive farm properties to like get on board or whatever.
Yeah.
Because it was all on like private properties.
Yeah.
None of it was fucking. I don't think there's any open land. You can't go to the like outback of Australia really. You don't go for a drive and there's just open. You know, everywhere it belongs to something. You know, like you can't just camp on the site in the middle, in between some trees somewhere, you know what I'm saying? But it was all on like people's properties, but like there was like four-wheel drives, right? There was like 8 of us or so. Yeah, 8 of us, or maybe there was 6 of us and 3 4-wheel drives. Can't remember, but we're in teams of like 2, and you're in a 4-wheel drive, man. You had like a tablet which had like a GPS thing and all these like coordinates plotted out. So you just had to drive over these people's farms properties, find a GPS coordinate. So one dude's driving, the other one's like fucking steering him. And then you had a bunch of trees in the back, tiny trees, you know. So when I say a tree, you think of an actual tree, basically tiny plants, you know. These things are 10 centimeters, 20 centimeters high. And then, you know, a bunch of like star droppers and cages. And it was just go to these points, plant a tree, drop the things in or whatever. Sometimes you had to trek up because like you couldn't drive to all the places because you're on like farmland. Sometimes you had to grab all your shit and walk over a bunch of rocks, but it was just fun to do every day.
Better than a factory, eh?
So much better. And because like you could only plant so many trees a day because it was up in the hills, you had to drive there every day. Work didn't officially start. Once you'd put everything in your fucking forward drives and driven out to the place, work starts at 10, you know, and you're out there at like 7. And you know, you're actually you're hopping out the car and planting a tree at fucking 10 o'clock. And then, work finishes at like 3 or whatever.
Because
so
you got to get back.
So we got to finish at fucking 2. It's 4 hours of fucking driving around planting trees. The rest is just fucking driving to and from work. I was like, I could do this forever.
Yeah, man.
If the fucking only the government wants to pay for us to plant trees forever, I'll fucking plant trees forever.
I would have done that forever too, man.
It was so, and because it was
chill
just
when it ended.
You're on different farm properties every day, so you're meeting just the best kind people.
Yeah.
And you're on their farms. They're like, there was places where like, their dogs would run out on like just acre. Wherever you are, there's like just some dog that's just fucking like the most best trained dog, and he's like chilling with you doing this stuff. And you look over, there's 1,000 sheep over here. And fucking at one point, your whole car's surrounded by like 10 fucking like cows that could like tip the thing. But you're like, this is fucking pretty surreal, man. This is cool. We can't even get out the car because we're surrounded by fucking cows right now, man. But it was just a cool job. That's when I was like, I could do that forever.
Yeah.
And the people there were actually pretty fucking dope.
And the money wasn't bad either.
Yeah, I can't even remember what it was at this
I
point,
reckon
but
it was pretty good from memory.
It wasn't like
Wasn't factory money.
yeah, it wasn't some minimum wage shit,
Nah.
And again, like your actual work was like 4 hours of doing shit.
And there's actual some purpose to that.
And it's planting trees, yeah.
Like you've got some purpose.
Yeah, you're trying to like
It's meaningful.
Yeah.
It's not making plastic pegs.
Yeah,
Like
fucking
we've got enough plastic pegs. Why we keep making? Why are we making this shit
do
for?
it? And yeah, like who gives a fuck about
Like how
some
many?
plastic pegs?
Why is there factories making spatulas?
Yeah.
Like, don't we have enough spatulas in the world?
Hey, come
and
on,
how
man.
many varieties of spatula
Yeah.
do we need?
We
Like, I
don't
just
need
need
that
to
many.
flip the egg over, man.
Yeah, like I've made sand pavers before, man, and that was some hard fucking
Oh, I remember you.
work,
Yeah, I remember
man.
you telling me.
And I
that.
think
'Cause you
I-
had the molds and shit.
And I only
didn't you?
did that for about a week too, because like
forgot about that.
I was a tiny dude back then, and I'm still not a big guy, but fucking I ain't have no muscle on my body back then, dude. And there was this was no regulation shit. This was just like a big fucking Kiwi dude, man, who had other big fucking Kiwi dudes who just know how to run through guys from rugby field. They can just pick up fucking houses and
Yeah,
shit.
this cunt's head's big.
Lift track, yeah, like
This
this,
guy
yeah.
has a big head.
Yeah, your head weighs more than me, dude. And you carry that around with fucking ease, man. You can bop that thing, like.
You got a strong neck.
You
man.
got a strong neck,
Support
dog.
that
Bro,
fucking-
you're carrying one of those legs is like 3 of me, bro. And you can move that leg and like move it on top of things and walk upstairs, man. That's fucking crazy, bro. I'm getting blown away with strong gusts of winds, dude. Like getting caught in trees like kites and shit. But fucking that was tough because you had to fill up like a wheelbarrow and they'd fill it up to the fucking top, bro. Like the wheelbarrows are way heavier than me for sure. And I got no leg muscles at that point, man. Can barely pick these fucking things up, tipping fucking shit over everywhere. And then they're like, "You're wasting the fucking like the sand." And I'm like, "Fucking like, don't fill it up so tall, man." And they're like, "But you need the sand to make." I can come back and get more sand, bro. Like, how many pavers I got to make in one time, dude? But that was just some fucking hard shit. That it was like every day, just like making fucking sand pavers, and there was no point to it. It's like, what am I making sand pavers for some rich guy's backyard to go next to his pool or something? Planting trees felt great.
Yeah.
I can see a fucking bird coming already.
Yeah.
Coming to fucking sit on this motherfucker.
Man, you should see. I remember all the people working with all like these 60-year-old concreters. This motherfucker can't even stand up straight anymore. You know what I mean?
That's me.
You know, like I'm just looking like, fuck, man.
Yeah, you just turn around and look at your future, and you're like, is this what I want to be?
That's it.
Is this what I want to be?
This dude's got some wife yelling at him when he gets home because he hasn't done something. He can't even stand up straight.
He can't even stand up
He has
straight.
no skin left on his hands.
All he does is buy cartons of beer.
His feet have rotted from the lime powder leaking through his leaky boot.
Look at your goddamn boots. It's so old, it's starting to grow roots. It's and then you see these old guys that are so fucking miserable. All they do is just wait for the weekend or to drink, and all they do is talk about the footy and fucking, and it's just like, I'm like, man, that is depressing to me, dude. Like that's
another version of hell.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah,
like
man.
it is,
big time.
It fucking is. Well, that's my hell. You put me there, dude.
Yeah, man.
Fucking Saint.
If you got to drink every night, you need to evaluate some things. Because I was one of them.
Yeah,
dude. I remember coming home, man, and fucking opening the fridge, and there was no alcohol in there, and I would burst out crying.
Oh, yeah.
Like midweek. Like
Yeah.
this is a Tuesday afternoon.
And somehow you didn't even know there wasn't any in there.
Didn't know there wasn't any in.
Yeah.
Like I drank it the night before. Maybe I thought the missus was
Mate,
gonna.
yeah, you
she was
always
supposed
recheck.
But she's
It's
fucking...
like when you're hungry, you go back to the fridge. Still nothing.
Man, I remember crying, like actual tears, real tears, man. 'Cause,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That's how deep I was.
Yeah, that's how.
Because was
yeah.
there any way you could, like...
That was you at a factory then?
Yeah.
Yeah, that has to be. That has to be a fucking factory.
Minimum wage.
Yeah.
Remember my missus at the time wasn't working, so it was all on me.
Yeah.
And I think I was earning like $9 an hour.
Fuck.
You know, at this plastic joint, man,
yeah.
making body bags and shit.
Yeah, cool.
I remember...
Very, very fulfilling work.
Dude, I remember, and it was 12-hour shifts, and I remember fucking...
who makes someone do 12 hours at a place like that?
oh, my God,
like,
dude.
that's just fucking insane.
And I remember...
That's so psychotic.
We were so poor. I was so poor because I was renting this little flat in Salisbury. Fucking, there was this huge cunt there. And I kept eating his tea. But, bro, you don't
No,
understand.
eat your cornbread.
Bro, look how big you are, man. You got heaps of weight on you. You know,
come on, dog. You don't need it.
I'm like, you know, give it fucking...
Share your calories,
I
man,
remember
dude.
this dude, like, he was a huge Mary dude. I remember, like, I'm not going to do the accent.
bro.
Yeah, but he was like, you know, if I catch this cunt eating my fucking... And he left notes everywhere. And it wasn't...
he didn't know it was you.
No,
He's just like, yeah, my shit's going
No, he would tell me.
Oh, dude, that's so funny.
He was like confiding in
He's
me.
like-
I'm like wiping my lips.
You're like, fuck, man, I'm gonna keep my eyes out for these motherfuckers.
Bro, I was like, bro, that's so fucked up, man.
that is dog as shit.
dog shit,
Picking
man. I
shit out
can't
your
believe
teeth.
they're eating your shit. Can I go to the toilet?
Picking shit out your
Do
teeth.
you mind if I go to the toilet for 10 minutes?
Yeah, fuck, man. I can't. Fucking hell.
Yeah, that's fucked, man.
Yeah.
And I remember, like, dude, if this cunt catches me, it's over.
I'm fucked, man.
It's over, bro.
I am fucked.
He's about 120 kilos more
Yeah.
than me.
This
you
guy's
know?
head's big.
This motherfucker's got a big head, man. He's going to wreck me with his head, man. And I remember just fucking thinking, eating all these cunts' teas. And just, but I had, like, I couldn't even afford to fucking, after rent,
Hey,
all
bro.
the bills.
I
I didn't have any money
I'm hungry.
to eat.
Yeah.
You know, and you kind of need some fuel in the tank to keep working.
I needed it, dude.
You know what I mean?
Bro, you got plenty in you to fucking, you know, last this whole day,
Your
man.
head could keep you going.
Yeah, bro. We can feed the factory off you, man. Come on, dog. Just let me have a bite.
What I hate,
Break
man,
me off
Isn't
some.
it like, this is like something for young people, is like, you don't know what you want to do until you do it. You can think you do.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
I reckon, like, yeah, like there is a small percentage who do, but I think,
Yeah,
like,
that's. I reckon there's definitely a small percentage
But
who
I-
just like who are pretty adamant on doing something.
but
you know,
I
like-
reckon that's also comes from influence of, like, maybe it's their family does that.
Yes,
It's a family business. They have more of an idea of what that thing is.
Yes. Yes.
Like, you know, it's not like, you know, when you go into something, oh, I really would like to give that a go, and you go in blind, and then you're like there, and you're like, no, I don't hate this.
Yeah, you're. Yeah.
I don't want to do
dude,
this.
that happens.
This isn't for me.
That and that. Oh, that
I think you go
has to
through life
happen-
doing
That
that.
has to happen way more than how rare
Way
is it going to
more,
be than like I
way
step into
more.
this one thing and I'm like, oh, I love this is the one thing I thought I wanted to do since I was 12 and I, you know,
Way more.
When I was 6, I said I wanted to be a firefighter and I still do. Then you become one, you're like, I love it. That's probably pretty rare. Like you said, I'd say it's way more common. You step into a field and you're like, this is not what I thought it was.
How many times do you hear, or how many people you know? I can think of one just off the top of the head. Won't say his name. Our tall mate.
Yeah, yeah.
He's been doing the like the
Some pretty cool like programming sort of stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but like
yeah.
for rockets, he was going to be like a fucking
Oh, dude, yeah.
engineer.
Yeah,
some
like, yeah.
engineer shit. And
Yeah,
he's
that's
done. He's
wild.
done all his shit. Pretty much fully qualified now, and has decided that's not what he wants to do.
Yeah.
And it's like he's always got that to fall back on, which is cool.
Yeah.
But it's like that's life, isn't it?
No,
like
and that's life, man. That's exactly what it is. And you know how much you change for that? How many people get to the point when they're like they're 30 or 40 and they change careers?
Yeah, man.
You know, like because
Yeah.
they're like, oh, I want something. This isn't what I want to do anymore. You know,
Yeah.
that's got to be so natural. How many times I've thought I wanted to like fucking go study something, or something, and then like I'm like, man, fucking thank fuck I did not do that.
Yeah.
Well, I would have given up after 2 weeks or
Yeah.
something, or like it's just like I swear I have this passion or whatever, but I don't know if it's just like the way my fucking brain works too. I go through phases of shit.
Yeah.
Like just immense phases, man.
Yeah.
Where I'm really into this one thing, but then like if that like
I think lots of people.
and then
do,
I'll be
man.
in a different phase of something where I'm like, man, I really thought like I thought at one point I could have dedicated my life to that. You know?
Yeah.
And now I'm like, man, I could never. I don't have any interest in that
Yep.
anymore. It's even like when I was young. Like I played soccer when I was, I think, from like when I was 11 to maybe 16 or something. And there was points during that period I was like, I want to be a soccer player.
Yeah.
I was like, I can do this shit. This is what I want to do. And then got to like 15. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. I was like, I don't even want to take this seriously anymore. And so that's why I stopped playing, because I was like, because it was getting to be like pretty like good competitive leagues. So it was like everything's about winning. If you're not performing, training, you're getting drilled. I'm like, man, I just want to kick the fucking ball, bro. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be a professional. So stop having my training like you're trying to make me be a professional. So I just fucking quit or whatever, like. But when I was 14, I was like, this is the shit.
Yeah.
Anything I wore was a fucking soccer jersey, bro. I just walk around with Chelsea shit.
I was the same with footy,
like,
man.
It was just that was my, and then I've had so many things go through my head. One point I was like, I'd love to fucking draw cartoons for a living. If I could do that, every day, draw cartoons. And then I'm like, oh wait, I can't draw, so that's not a good. Let's be realistic, buddy. It's like, maybe I want to be an astronaut. I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah, because I hate it.
You ain't going out of no atmospheres, dude.
You notice like these new age parents, like they don't really discipline their kids. They like, I don't know. It's just a different time where when I grew up, like you watched whatever the adults were watching. You didn't get to dictate what was on the TV. You weren't even allowed inside.
Yeah.
Like, but now it's the opposite.
Yeah.
These parents ask them their kids what they want to have for tea.
Yeah.
Like, what? Are you kidding me? No. Like, you get told what you have. This is what we're having. And if you don't want it, then you're going to be hungry tonight.
You don't eat tonight then.
You better learn to like it.
Yeah, well, that's how I didn't choose what was for tea as a kid. It was just whatever was for tea.
Where I'm going with it is it's like, I hate it when parents are like these days telling their kids that you can be whatever you want to be.
Yeah.
That's not true, because it's just like you said just then. Oh, I want to be a cartoonist, but I can't draw.
Yeah.
Well,
so you can't be a
so
cartoonist.
you can't be a cartoonist.
That's out of the realm of
You can't
possibility.
be a singer if you can't sing.
No, yeah.
It's just, you got to be realistic, man.
You do have to be very realistic. And
I'm not saying you should put total things on yourself.
Yeah, and I'm not
caps. Don't
crush
cap
your dreams.
Don't cap yourself, but also, like you just said, be realistic, man.
Yeah, your dreams should revolve around something you're good at.
Yes. Or have potential in.
Yes, and that's where your dreams should be, because whatever you're good at,
you will excel at.
That's where you have potential to be, to make money off it.
Yeah.
If you're good at something, whatever it is you're good at, you can make money off of it these days with the internet and shit. Like, if you're good at it, you can make money off. People just draw things and post them online, and they get enough like likes or revenue or whatever, and somehow they're getting paid just from posting whatever the fuck you're into, man. If you're good enough at it, if you're good enough at picking up shit, you will pick up all the shit. You'll be picking up the shit. You'll be picking up the shit at the zoo, son. You'll be picking up the zoo from the motherfucking horse races.
Rhino shit.
You'll be picking up endangered species shit, son. Ain't no one ever touched this shit but me, kid. It's endangered feces, boy. Like, you can be picking up the best shit ever if you that good at picking up shit, man. They're like, nah, get Jared. That guy knows how to handle endangered shit.
Oh, man, he's touched some rare shit.
He knows how to handle that feces, son. Like, kid don't even wear gloves, man. He's good. He's good, dude. Rocks in with a belt, tool belt, just for shit fucking things, man. But that's what he's gonna.
Man.
Whatever you're good at, man, just be good at it.
But do you agree you can't be whatever you want to be?
No, you can't.
That's not realistic. That's not how the world works.
Or especially you can't be like. Sometimes you can be that thing, but you can't be the best at it. You're not. If you want to be a singer, whatever it is you want to be.
Oh, you can try.
You can.
You can have a go.
Exactly, and you can maybe be like,
okay.
Yeah, you can be competent at doing that thing. You know what I'm saying? But it's not saying
you won't excel.
You're not gonna. You can't tell your kid they're gonna be fucking Beyonce.
Yes.
It's not.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
It's damaging.
Man. But like, you can make some songs. Yeah. Fucking, go ahead and make some songs. Let's see what you fucking sound like, son. Let's rock out.
Yeah.
But like, you're not gonna be Beyonce, and like even the kids that can sing like Beyonce aren't most likely not gonna be fucking Beyonce.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
right.
Like,
it takes a lot of things.
It takes a lot of things, man. But just find what you're good at, man, and fucking. If you're good at it, you obviously like it because you're good at it. You got good at it somehow, Do that shit.
I noticed, we seem like we've had similar like almost parenting a little bit.
Cut it short.
Yeah. Do you like what I notice also with parents now is like it's the total opposite. When I was a kid, like I was doing footy, karate, and then this a kid on my footy team used to race side carts with his brother Playstates. They're actually fucking they made it.
Yeah, sick.
But his brother broke his collarbone, fell off the side cart.
Yeah.
And then I was the perfect size, small, to be the swinger.
Yeah, sick.
To replace him. So they hit me up, do you want to be the swinger on the side cart? And they hit my mum up. She's like, oh, he'll do it. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to do it yet, Mum.
Yeah.
She's like, no, you will do it.
You will be in that
And then,
side cart.
and then she's like, then they said, oh, let's organise a day down at Junior Speedway. Come down to Junior Speedway. We'll give you a watch. And then you can decide if that's something you might want to give a go. Went down there, watched it. Was like, I'm not fucking doing that.
I'm adamant.
I'm not doing that, man. My team has broke his collarbone. He's out for 6 months. I don't mean anyone.
Yeah.
My mum was
I
like,
can't play with my mate
Mum,
anymore.
do you know how disappointing my mum was?
Yeah.
She was like, I've got the shittest kid. My kid, I was doing footy, karate, fucking heaps of shit.
But because you didn't want to be in that side
Didn't
cart
want
as well.
to. I was shit cunt to
Mum,
her, right?
I don't want to break.
You're so you disappoint me, kid.
Yeah.
It was just so disappointing. And like that's how Mum was though. Mum was even if I was good at something, you're okay at it.
Yeah.
It was never my mum never ran around telling everyone how good her kids were at stuff.
Yeah.
Where these days I'm noticing the parents are really pumping up their kids when they're not really that good.
Yeah.
In the first place.
Yeah.
They're pumping them up for things they're not very good at all.
Hey, yo, you suck, dude.
It's like they're in such denial or like living their dream through their kid or I don't know what it is, man. But
that's always sad.
But they're not
to
being
see,
realistic
isn't it?
with
I
their
don't
kid. They're
like
not
that.
saying, hey, little Jimmy, no, you're shit at that.
Timmy, let's
Like
find something new to do, dude.
you need to practice at
Yeah.
that or do something else. 'Cause
Yeah. Hey, you're tone deaf. Get the fuck off the piano,
get
Tim.
off the piano, man.
Get off the piano, Tim. Go kick a ball. Let's see if you
can't
can
handle
catch
it.
some shit. You might be able to catch. You cannot play piano, bud.
I don't like. Do you notice that though? Like the parents are like, "Oh, my kid's the best at this," and then then you go watch them. You're like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Yeah, or like even just I remember going to watch my niece's soccer, and this was like real young, so no one's that fucking awesome, Like they were like. They might have been like 5 or 6 at the time. But there's like a kid or two who's like, obviously like their dad likes soccer. And so like, they're in like a soccer club outside of school. So these kids are like, are a league above these other kids.
There's levels, man.
Who have never played a sport, They've just like, they've barely even kicked a, so it's just that. And that's all it's meant to be for these little kids.
And club sport reigns over school sport, doesn't it?
Unbearably, dude. Like fucking, like there's no comparison.
Amateurs.
There's no comparison.
Nah.
And that'd be different probably in America because like a lot of their schools are
colleges
revolved
and
around
shit,
sports and shit, but like it's not the same here in any fucking sense.
No way, man.
No.
It's all nerfed and watered down and shit.
Yeah, it sucks.
And
man.
the kids are crap at it.
Yeah, the kids suck. You have like 1 or 2 good kids in your team, but that's because
they play for a club.
That's because they play for a fucking club. Dude, yeah. And you're always like, man, we got fucking, like Tim's here or whatever. Fucking Tim couldn't play piano. He's really good at sports now though. But and like you couldn't even like. It was like they were obviously really young, but you couldn't criticize it because parents were like just really attached to like what their kid was doing or something, if you know what I'm saying. You couldn't even just be, not that you were like fucking attacking kids. Man, that kid fucking...
But there's no criticism at all.
Just nothing else, nothing could happen.
Not even
at all.
warranted or justified or...
Yeah.
What's the word?
Or like this one kid.
Constructive.
Yes, or this one kid that's real good. They got to stop this kid from playing real good because share the ball, mate. And pass it, whatever. But like, it's just kid's time to shine. This is what he fucking loves.
Don't water yourself down.
He's trained to be
Run
this
through
good
him, bro.
at the game.
Yeah.
Now he's playing the game, and you're gonna fucking stop making him play good.
Yeah.
Like, that's
run through.
That's
him, buddy.
annoying. But run through him, bud. This is what you fucking got good at, dude. This is why you got good at it, man.
Show him.
Fucking pump the ball in the back of that net, dude. Fuck him up. Don't pass is what I'm saying. Hog the shit. This is your game, son.
You are the team. You're the team.
You're the team, buddy. Ain't shit without you, Tim, all right? But yeah, I agree with what you're saying, man. Everyone's getting the medals and everyone's fucking...
Oh, the participation trophies.
Yeah, but it's one thing, and it's just like, it's nothing to do with the society, but it's health thing. I love seeing with my niece, it's just how much they make her do. It's so cool. It reminds me of when I was a kid, how you had to do shit, because like,
Good.
she's got to like do her instrument on fucking whatever night, and if she
good.
doesn't have the instrument, there's no fucking like the fucking no telly or whatever. And
Yeah.
does the dancing and the fucking all the other things that she does, and it's like that's just killer to see.
Yeah,
it's rather
man.
than some kids, just come home and they just want to play on the fucking
Eat chips and
and play on the fucking Nintendo thing or whatever and shit. And,
Yeah, it's sad,
it's
man.
just
that gives you no life skills whatsoever.
at all.
None. And it'll make you socially retarded too.
Yeah. Yes.
That's a fact, man.
Yeah,
You'll
yeah.
be the weird cunt in the factory that everyone fucking hates.
Yeah. The only way game's going to get you somewhere if you're the best.
Yeah.
Are you the best at them? Are you the best at them? A lot of people play them. Are you the best? It's a small percentage.
Yeah.
Very small percentage. Kids
Yeah.
like, I can just stream and Twitch
Yeah.
and make a living.
And yeah.
I don't know.
And it even
Are
depends.
you the best?
and
There's a few people doing that already.
And then it also depends. Well, if you could be the best at Tetris.
Yeah.
But who gives a fuck?
Who gives a fuck?
Show me some people who care about
And my
that.
subscription list is pretty full, dog. You
Yeah.
make your way
I
onto
don't
that. How many more people getting on that list?
I don't
son?
have time for Tetris champions.
You know, exactly, dude.
You know.
Are you the best?
I don't-
Are you the best? Put the controller down, son. Go play with your mates. That's what I'm saying. It might not be a career, Unless you the best. Are you the best? I don't know.
Go experience some shit.
Be
man.
the best. Go experience some shit, man. You throw ducks at rocks and shit and fucking just go be the best.
Go down the beach, say hello to your jellyfish grandma.
Throw a duck at a rock and fucking, because you ain't the best, man. You ain't the best, dude.
And then have some mushrooms, man.
yeah. Put
If
your
it all-
towel under the door,
If it all
son.
goes pear-shaped, just have some mushrooms.
Just have some mushrooms, man. That's what we do. Any kid like that, your mum's bringing you in 5 dry grams, baby. Just can't get off the PlayStation. You're learning some shit
About yourself.
about yourself. You're meeting yourself today, buddy.
Yeah, you don't even know yourself.
I know you're scared of yourself and all your thoughts. You're
You
meeting
ain't.
them today, dude.
You
We're
ain't.
trapping you in a room with them.
You ain't, brother.
You might not like what comes out, but it won't be the same. And you won't be playing a console after. But shit, man, shit.
Shit, man. It's hard to know what you want to do until you do it.
Till you do it, man. But one thing you really got to do is actually fucking think about it. You know?
Yeah.
One thing I was like, and it's a school system thing too, and it comes down to like whatever influences you have around you. But I was never
Big
told.
time. That's a huge thing, too.
I was never
Influences.
told to think about, like, what do you want to do forever?
Yeah.
What's the one thing?
And do you know the concept of forever?
Yeah, and-
let's learn the concept of that.
Yeah,
first,
and this is the thing. Yeah, this is the thing you're gonna do for the rest of your life
until you die.
Until you die.
Like you won't exist anymore.
Yeah. So not just what job do you want to do, what shop do you want to work at, what do you want to do for the rest of your fucking life?
Yeah.
Is the question.
Yeah.
Because it was always like, if it was ever put across to me, it's like, what job? You need a backing. You need to have like a trade.
Yeah.
To fall back on. And it's like, it was never like, what do you
Which
do?
I highly recommend, man.
Which is a good thing. It's
Great
a good
to-
thing. But
Trades are good.
yeah, definitely.
For a safety net.
Yeah.
You might not like it, but you can always come back to it later.
But for some people, that's the thing they want to do.
Yeah.
Man, I just want to be an electrician. If I have my own fucking thing, I got my own van, they're like, that's my fucking life goal. That'd be sick. I'm my own boss. I make money at my own will. I don't have to be fucking Kanye West rich, man. I
Yeah.
can fucking pay for my house. I got fucking everything I want to, and that's they're goals to have. If that's your goal, that's fucking awesome, dude, But it's like, yeah, what do you want to do, bro? I was
Do
never
you want
like,
to be on RedTube? Do you want to be on YouPorn?
Which one,
X
man?
Hamster? Which place platform?
sometimes you got to choose one. They don't let you be on all three.
You can't be on all of them a lot of the time.
Especially if you want to make money. I think the ad revenue, I don't know how it works, but I don't think you can be on every platform
No, I'm
like
not
that,
sure you
dude.
can. I don't
Are you
think
going OnlyFans? Are you, just decide early, like before you're out of school. Decide what site, how
What
you're
site?
uploading, angles. Just fucking-
TikTok.
Even who's going to be in there with you? Who's, where is this taking place?
Are you chasing clout?
Just decide, chase clout. Is that the only reason you're doing this? Or do you believe that you're actually really good at it and that you might give something to the porn community? If that's the case, then I believe in you.
Yeah, I believe in
do
you.
it, man.
Do it.
Do it, man.
Do
if you're
it.
of age, go fucking do it. I'll support.
I'll subscribe.
I'll subscribe, dude. And just for you, not even for personal reasons like wanting to watch them or anything. I'll just do it, dude. Yeah. Fuck, what do you want to do? If you couldn't get paid forever, what would you do every day?
like dream job type thing.
If you didn't ever have to pay for things, if it was just like, what's something fucking...
Oh, what I would do with my time?
Yeah.
Oh, bro, I'm a huge...
Like, you'd love fishing.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's where you were going with that. That's just one thing that was on my mind.
This is a funny thing I've always thought about. If I won, like, multi-million-dollar fucking lotto...
That's a better way to put it.
Right?
Yeah.
And I didn't have to work anymore.
I was like, if money wasn't a thing, what would you do every day?
Honestly... I wouldn't. I like traveling and shit, and I'd like to see the wonders and all that. But also, I'm not interested in Vegas and fancy hotels and shit. I would actually be going and doing like super remote,
dude. Yeah,
catch and cook.
That's
so you
cool.
eat what you catch.
Yeah.
So I'd probably come back hell skinny and fucking.
Yeah.
But it'd be cool. I'd love to do that for like
a
6
braid
months.
down one side of your head and shit.
Come back to civilization, get your root,
Dude,
fucking
that'd be
have a
cool.
shower, get a haircut, have a fucking.
Hey, you get root and tribes, bro.
Have a fucking donut, and, then pick the next remote destination and go out there and do it. That's
sick, man.
That's just what I get enjoyment out of.
That is really cool.
That's my.
So I was gonna say, whatever you find your thing, there's probably people who do that. You know what I'm saying? There'd probably be a way you can make money off that.
You know, there's a huge that's huge on YouTube at the minute.
Yeah,
there's heaps of catch and cook and survival channels out there. I've noticed they've really been popping up the last 2 years.
That's basically what we were saying before. Those were dudes that just love doing that,
and they're getting paid to do it now.
And they found a way.
They're getting sponsored and everything, dude.
You know, whatever you love doing, whatever you're good at. If you're good at catch and kill, you can. If that's what you're good at, there's a way to fucking make money out of it. Just pursue the shit that you're good at and you like doing. You know,
and you get enjoyment out of it.
Yeah, you're like, fuck. What do I legitimately like? You know, what am I fucking good at?
Before I ask you, there's this one saying, you would have heard it before. I love the saying, man, because it's so true. If you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life.
Yes.
I totally believe that.
I 100% agree with that too.
Because it's a different thing. If you like what you're doing, it's so different to being in a factory and hating it.
Yeah, it's not a job then.
It's just
like... I guess it's the difference between job and career or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, maybe career isn't the right word, but like... It's like you make it a lifestyle rather than a job. You know what I'm saying? You're like, this is just a thing I do. I love waking up to do this sort of shit. Yeah. It's like people who make music.
When the alarm goes off, I'm happy.
Yeah, exactly. Like
I'm not going,
who make music, they're probably not like, oh, yeah, exactly. Ringing the alarm to go to fucking make music.
It's only Monday.
Oh, fucking hell.
It's the start of the week.
Gotta go clock on. Don't get paid for fucking...
Fucking, they're gonna make me put a mask on.
Eat on that fucking lunch truck, man. It tastes like shit.
I know I'm going to the office today. I just know it.
I know. Guy told me to come in last week and I dodged him.
So what would you do if money wasn't an issue for you?
That's really tough, man. Because like the second I asked the question, I was like, oh, who's going to have just one answer, you know? Like if we were talking every day. I don't know, man. But it might be something to do with... Like traveling is awesome and shit.
Yeah.
But that's something that's just like really good. But like traveling with a purpose, you know, not just like.
Well, that's another thing that's popped up heaps on YouTube. All these traveling fucking channels where they just travel around the world and film themselves doing it. And
that's pretty nice.
And people are paying them to do it.
Fuck, you got to have money to start that though.
Yeah.
Don't you? You don't get like who's funding your first trip.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
Eh?
Yeah.
But you know, with a purpose, like if you were making music, how good would traveling around the world be just to fucking make music everywhere, like for performances, like people like Redman and stuff like that, you know, that just they make music in their fucking like their own fucking house, bedroom, apartment. There's no studio executive interference or nothing. No one telling them how to do shit, and then they just set up tours around the world. And they're like, yeah, we're going to Netherlands, going all these places, and just fucking rock mics.
Well,
and it's like you get to travel everywhere. Right. And share like your music with people. That's like, not working. That's not working, dog.
That's not filing sharp bits of metal.
That's not that's not filing toxic metal off like with a fucking broken back as an old man that doesn't even know where he's looking to file the fucking shit.
And no money to his name, no savings, nothing.
Nah, just going to the.
I got another. All right, we'll end on this.
On this one.
If you could turn back time,
and
do it all again, start from the start, what would you pursue?
Man, that's cool. That's way cooler. I would want, if I could turn back time, man, I'd force myself to be doing like an instrument from the age I was like 4 or 5.
Same here, man.
I'd be like,
I always knew.
So I'd go back in time not to myself, but to my parents, and be like, "You make that fucking kid."
Yep.
You know, You'd be
Yep.
like, that kid's picking up a fucking.
Yeah.
And you're making him go to.
Start saving.
He's going to be the kid that walks down the street with the instrument every day that people make fun of. You know
Yep.
how when you were walking home from there was always a kid who had
Yep.
the fucking clarinet and the
Yep.
fucking black
Yeah,
cane.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
got the fucking
Now
dog.
motherfuckers. Now the dude's kicking it with Jay-Z.
Yeah, exactly, dude. That guy's
Fucking
just
Beyonce's
rocking
sister.
shit with Mark Ribier. You're like, fuck, dude. Make that kid pick up an instrument and make him fucking learn it. But then does that ruin my love for it today? You know, if my whole life I was fucking forced to do it or something, or who knows?
You don't know.
But that's something I would, I'd be like, fucking man, interject the music a little bit earlier. I reckon.
Yep.
Fucking plug that into the brain earlier.
Yep.
Yeah. You got anything else on that?
That exact thing, the same, because we're pretty the same. We're pretty.
Yeah, yep.
Love music. That, or I wish I seen my footy through, because I reckon.
Okay. Yeah,
maybe
that's a good one, man.
Maybe could have done something with that.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
But yeah, they're the two for me.
Yeah.
Get music going fucking way early.
Yeah.
Keyboard,
Dude,
fucking
yeah, all of
guitars,
it, man.
drums,
All
all
of
of
it.
that from real young.
Yeah, we're taking your mattress out your room and you're having
And
a drum
see where that goes.
Yeah, because
And like you said, could end up hating it.
could end up, when you're 12, you're just like, I'm never touching a fucking. I don't even listen to
Remember
music
how we
anymore.
had that when we were doing the course? I think it was the first course we did.
The guy had the headphones in every day and hated music.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was bizarre.
And what was he listening?
One day we're like, "What are you listening to, man?" And he's like, "I'm listening to
Pikachu.
It was the Pokemon game soundtrack, which is absolute like he listened to that every day. Like his headphones were
Is that
always
just
in.
noises?
Dude, it's like 8-bit sounds. So it's from a Game Boy. You know how like Game Boys didn't produce music properly.
Okay.
It was like it was yeah, dude. It was like, but I'll try find a thing. It's just absolute. I was like, I don't know how this kid listens to this every day.
And he said he didn't like music at all. Had no interest.
Yeah,
in
he's
music.
like, I don't like it, and I was like, well,
What, a genre or music as a whole? Music.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't even a genre he was talking about.
Yeah, because
it was just music.
What you're listening to is music, buddy. You know, like, do you? What do you think you're listening to, man?
Sounds.
Just collected sounds arranged in a certain fucking. Oh, what, dude? Yeah, that's like if you Google music, that's sort of what that means. But, hopefully this will play one. But this is fucking.
We'll get sued.
Yeah, we'll get sued. We'll just play it for a couple of seconds.
Hey, fucking Sebastian sent us in, man. Was that his name? Something like Sebastian, wasn't it?
Oh, dude, I can't even remember. Is this even connected?
He was a bit unique.
He was pretty unique, but he had all his answers right, didn't he?
He was fucking.
Dude was fucking gangster
he
at
was
the
like
answers,
a savant,
man.
wasn't he?
He was a savant at the answers,
Like,
man.
No social skills, nothing. Really odd dude.
There you are. Is that even coming through the speakers? I can't even tell. Is that coming through your headphones?
No, you might have to put it in the mic.
Yeah, it's not coming through there, but this is what he'd listen to.
All day he had his headphones in.
This is like... That was his shit, man. All day, every day.
That's the kind of dude who marries a sex doll.
Yeah. Guys learn...
Because that's what noises you're into.
That's insane. I don't like music.
That says like robots fucking.
And fuck, that tune will be stuck in my head all day now, though, because I played those like a motherfucker as a kid.
Yeah,
but,
reminds me of a pokey machine or something.
Yeah, dude, yeah, bingo.
Like them noises.
But that's all it was. Brum, dum, 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 dum. But not even like, because, you know, they're not instrument sounds. They're little 8-bit sounds. It's just meep, 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 like put together to make fucking, like, so bizarre, man. But fucking, you know... Man, imagine that kid trying to make music, man. Maybe fucking a wizard, dude. Because it's just like it's just all X's and O's to him. He just
imagine
fucking...
you find out like he's behind all Pete Rock shit.
yeah. You're like, what the fuck? This kid just makes everything insane.
Hey, yo, Sebastian is my inspiration, yo.
The kid's 8-bit tunes, man. Shit, that kid is on another level, man. Another level. Sick, dude. Fuck yeah, man. That was good, though, bro.
That was good, man.
Thanks for telling me
Man,
that.
I've had heaps of shit jobs, man. Too many to
Yeah,
fucking...
I wrote other ones down, but fuck it.
Read heaps. We got off track, but we were on track, but off track.
It was, we were on a different track.
On a different track, man.
And I like that track. The track was good, bruh.
leave us, tell us some shit stuff you've done.
Yeah,
And what would you do if money wasn't a thing?
Yeah, if
What would
money
you-
wasn't a thing, what would you do?
I mean, like, money does exist. Money isn't a problem to you, is what we mean.
Yeah,
you know.
if your bank, you just woke up, your bank had 25 mil in it.
And you don't have to worry about it anymore.
Yeah, and we're not talking about going out. Oh, I'd buy a new house and.
Yeah, okay,
No,
okay,
but-
cool.
yeah.
Well, after that.
After all
then,
that
then
shit,
what?
what would you do? I'd drive my car.
Yeah, cool. then what, man?
Then what would you do every day?
With
son?
the rest of your life,
Yeah.
then.
Yeah,
Like,
what would the rest of your life
look like?
Use my money to make people's lives hell, baby. I respect that, man. No, I respect that. That's cool,
man.
dog. That's
Yeah,
cool.
sick.
That's cool,
Yeah,
man.
bro.
But we actually have an email now, so if you actually want to email that fucking
yeah.
shit in, you email it to poorly formulated, no capitals or spaces, @gmail.com.
Oi!
And we can actually fucking hear that shit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so fucking,
Do it.
what would you do, son?
Yeah, man.
Let us know.
And we'll read it and probably never reply, but hey,
Yeah.
we'll talk about it.
But it will be read. And
It'll
if we
read.
talk about it on air, fucking nice.
Nah, we'll probably. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get back to it for
We'll get
sure.
back to you,
If
man.
you actually email,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
man. Hey.
Hey.
I'll hook you up a job for filing some sharp metal.
Dude, and it's toxic, son. It's good
Best
shit.
commenter.
Yeah, best commenter, man. You get that toxic file job. File down your brain cells and your spine at the same time, dude.
And your soul.
And your soul, baby. Crush it. You want to work in hell? Welcome, motherfuckers. Sick. Cheers for listening, guys.
Peace.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.